Okay, we finally made it to the entrance of this track. Normally they got this gate locked. Today all of a sudden they got this gate open. I guess they didn't want too many people coming in here all year, but I don't blame them. Because these days, some of these YNs, they kind of terrible. They be out here having sex on the bleachers and, finding any little cubby hole to do whatever they going to do. So I could understand. So we on lap at the beginning of lap one. We want to see how long Boo gonna last today.
Why you gotta say Boo? How long you gonna last?
Because she usually be on this jump.
Stop it.
So we're gonna do 4 laps for our warm up and then another 4 for our, well, not warm up, but first mile's 4 laps.
See how long you last with that hot ass sweatpants and hot hoodie and another shirt.
Yeah, it's called a sweatsuit. See, people wear sweatsuits like they for regular gear, but sweatsuits is for exercise. That's why they call it sweat suits.
Winter suit. It's 100 degrees out here.
It's all right. So, see, they out here jogging. I gotta get my knees back in shape, lose about good 10 pounds. So when I lose a good 10, 15 pounds, I start, at least 10 pounds, I start jogging again.
Them old knees out of shape.
Yeah, they are.
Those old knees broke down.
I ain't no spring chicken no more. So you got to take it slow around here. Drink plenty of fluid, too. So, why you think it's important, Boo, to exercise while in retirement?
Because you could become complacent doing nothing. Sitting at home, watching Netflix, and just chilling. Just comfortable with doing nothing.
Okay. So they get complacent, and what else?
Just content with doing nothing.
Content with doing nothing.
Well, in some cases, not all cases.
Right. And it's all right to chill sometimes, but you gotta, since you're not at work anymore, you gotta get it back up. When it comes to exercise, develop a consistent time and day. That way you're putting your mind already that I'm gonna just get up and we're gonna get moving. Whether you're doing a nice brisk walk for the day or some laps, and if you're of age, mature age, don't go out here thinking you about to freaking become an NFL football player or Flojo on a track, because you're just going to be fooling yourself and you're going to be out here lying all down on the field, and the ambulance going to come get you. And we don't want that. We don't want that. So build because you ain't like them YNs over there. See, they over there getting ready for football. And I remember my days doing that.
You don't remember no days. You're old as hell now.
Boy, you can't win for losing around here.
Somebody remember his days.
But anyway,
around this track.
Anyway, you gotta move your body and develop a consistent plan. Cut back on what you're eating. Because you know how it is. We love food, man. We love going to them good old spots.
Facts.
Where they serve that food dipped and lathered in that butter.
That's why I'm fat now, messing with you.
So, that being said, get back out. Get your body moving. Take it slow. Drink plenty of fluid.
Round 2.
We on round number 2, going around the track. I get back. So this is the track. See how long this track is right here? It's pretty long. But don't let that discourage you. You just got to get out here and walk. And once you start doing it day after day, it get easier and easier. And then you're going to find yourself, weak. Don't take it, your first week. Maybe, if you're on a track like this, school track, maybe you just started to walk for the first time. Walk around it one time. build your stamina up a little bit. And then do that for a couple of days. Then on the third day, increase it to like 1.5 or at least 2 times around that track. And do that for about a week straight, week and a half, or maybe 2 weeks. Let's say 2 weeks. And after your second week, walk around that track 4 times. And then every other week, increase it by a lap. Or if you feel better, 2 laps. Take it from there. And then you're going to find out that your energy and your stamina will increase. And then you're going to find your body starting to look a little better in them clothes. Ain't that right, boo?
I can't wait to model.
Oh, come on now. You remember that big old circus tent you used to wear?
Boy, bye.
So right now, we on lap number what?
3.
2.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
We just did.
And, also, one other thing. When you start working out, before you start working out, you might want to detox your body some. Get rid of all that gunk in your gut, because that kind of stuff inside your body slow you down. That, as a matter of fact, it put a little weight on you too. That take off a little bit of weight if you go ahead and take that stuff out of your stomach, your intestines. So try a natural detox first before you start. And then when you finish that, don't introduce those heavy foods right back into your system. Go sit down there and eat a big plate of spaghetti or something.
Look at me when you say spaghetti.
Eat you some good salad with some light protein in it, like some shrimp or, maybe some light sliced chicken breast, things like that. Drink plenty of water again, but try that. We almost coming up on lap number 3, headed into lap number 4. Oh, boo, she doing good today. Look at
I like being on camera with no makeup on.
Look at All right, get back with you. But this the great thing about being retired. So if you retired and you can work out like this every day, man, that's a plus. Because sometimes them jobs, man, they take a lot out of you. You're not able to get back to yourself and maintain your body. You just start eating what everybody else eating. People be at lunchtime eating dinner lunches and stuff. There ain't no lunch. They be dinner lunches. I be sitting there like, God dang, you eating that? They be like, man, you ain't getting lunch, Nee? And I just open my little bag because Boo used to pack me a little bag with a little chicken thigh about that big in it, like Julius on Everybody Hate Chris. And I used to be going to my little corner hiding my little lunches and stuff. But
you had a lot in there, though.
Yeah, because I used to snack.
How many you need? Graham crackers and regular cheeses? Are you serious?
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Is graham crackers a cookie? Because I call them cookies. My wife be saying, it ain't a cookie, it's a cracker. But they taste like cookies, so they're a cookie to me. So,
graham crackers.
Whatever. But anyway, like I say, if you retired, you get to wake up, you get to come out here and you get to give back to yourself. Don't you love being retired, boo?
I love it. It's the best decision ever.
Yes.
I can enjoy it more now that you retired. But yeah, it's even better. It's like I retire over again. Once you retired May 1st, I was officially retired again.
So y'all heard that. She was finally happy about me being retired. A lot of them wives out here these days seem like they be wanting their husbands to go to work. You need to go to work. But some of the husbands, and I know some of them, they be like, I can't be around my boo all day long. I be like, okay. And y'all need to remember, your boo or your significant other should be your best friend.
Yeah. Aww.
Should be your best friend.
You're my best friend.
So, you could enjoy some of the things you do because we all getting older. You know, we could fake with ourselves and hit the Chris Brown joints, and be thinking like we party and everything. But when you get home, you be putting that Bengay on. I know y'all do. I know y'all do. I ain't talking about them women who be getting up there doing the nasty with Chris Brown and stuff.
Lord.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
They be getting they free freak on, but it won't be free though. They'd have paid $1,000 for the ticket to get hooked.
All right, so we coming up on lap number 4. 4 more to go. Whoo, boo, she keeping up.
Why you keep talking about keeping up like I can't keep up or something?
They should have seen you last week. Remember now, when you walking around these tracks or wherever you walking, it don't have to be a track. It could be where you live at. If it's an area where you can walk and get a lot of, at least 30 minutes to an hour walk time in, it's fine. And remember, you don't have to go all the way around, without stopping. You can get a break in between. If you feel tired, relax a little bit for about a couple of minutes. Let your body rest, cool down for a minute. Drink a little bit of water if you got to, just a little bit. Don't drink too much because you can get cramped up. After that, continue your walk on. And also, remember, if you feel like your chest is cramping up or you start overheating and sweating and getting clammy, stop.
No, I need to stop that.
No, you're not clammy. You act clammy, but you're not clammy. Your skin not clammy.
There's a difference between walking on the treadmill and actually walking, because the treadmill I do,
you do
2 miles. I do 2 miles with no problem.
Yeah.
And then walking out here is totally different than the treadmill.
Yeah, you got all the elements, you got little hills, you got the weather, you got the sound of the birds, you got energies all around you just holding you back and making you push through it. So treadmills are great, but you got to get out here in the elements too to really get that youthful exercise feeling, and you'll feel better because it's good for your skin. And
I'm sweating like a pig.
Oink, oink.
Woo!
So, yeah, right now we're on lap number 5, going into lap number 6.
And also, it's a difference when you're walking with a prior Marine. Seriously. They are aggressive.
Left, right, left,
don't want to be pushed.
to the rear, arch.
But I love it, because if you didn't push me during my sarcoidosis time, I don't know if I would be here.
Oh.
So the push is important.
That'd be another topic, sarcoidosis, illnesses. If you have an illness, things that can help. All right. Going on lap number 6. This lap 6 right here. We be going into lap number 7, almost to the finale. Boo was back there complaining. I ain't going to tell y'all that.
Come on.
So this is lap number 6 right here.
Whew.
2 more to go. We're gonna walk a little faster on this, a little brisker on this one. Because I tell you, at the end of this, we're gonna feel it. You don't necessarily have to run. Running sometimes can be bad on your knees, especially when you get older. So walking is just as fine. Ask any doctor, they'll tell you walking could be better. So we walking is gonna be pick it up a little bit for a brisk walk. Okay. Going into my last lap. I'm almost finished. Well, we're almost finished. See, she's back there somewhere. We're going on lap number 8. So stick with it, and you will cross that finish line to better health and retirement. Yes.
My boo's salty, because I'm moving a little slow. Look at him. Come on, you gotta come on. Now, I'm taking my time. This last pace. Look at him. He's salty.
Whew. Lap number 8. So remember, before you start your exercise out in the morning, stretch, drink plenty of fluid, If you got an exercise partner, like Boo, take your time so they won't drop off. And you'll get to your set a goal. Set a goal and work at it. Lose that weight, get stronger. And we'll do it again with other exercises and tips because y'all gonna come on a weight loss journey with us. That's Flavors with
Ooh, and potato.
and potato. I could say my own name.
Shut up. Drink your water. I got to put the lemons in it, but I put lemons and lime in my water.